Good morning and welcome to my class in astrology. Today we shall do the 9th house, 10th house, 11th house and the 12th house. 9th house is also called the Trikona house as it is one of the Trikonas. 9th house stands for Dharma, father, government, Bhagya or luck, good deeds, bad deeds, prayers, our religion, our oneness with God, following a religion, worship are parts of the 9th house Karatatvas. Fortunes and misfortunes of the native is also governed by the 9th house. Benefic planet sitting in the 9th house will give us good results. Malefic planet sitting in the 9th house would give us bad results. 9th house lord going to a benefic house would give us good results. 9th house lord going to a malefic house would give us bad results. Smooth flow in college, school, jobs are also governed by the 9th house. To obey our parents, to follow rules and regulations is also governed by the 9th house. For quest for knowledge, quest for Vedic knowledge, graduations, post-graduations, multiple degrees are governed by the 9th house. The parts of the body that rules 9th house is the thighs. The Karaka is Jupiter for knowledge and Dharma. Now for the 10th house. 10th house is the Kendra. It is one of the Kendras of 1, 4, 7 and 10. The Karatatvas of the 10th house are basically occupation, commerce and means of earning our livelihood. The type of the job which we will do to earn money is governed by the 10th house. Our success and failure in earning the money or in our profession is governed by the 10th house. The view of the public or the society at large on the native is governed by the 10th house. The 10th house also stands for the father's status and his earning capacity, as 10th house becomes the second house of the father. The parts of the body that governs the 10th house is the knee. The Karaka is Saturn for service, Sun for government employment and father, Jupiter is for wealth. Now let us look at the 12th house. 11th house is the Upachaya house. All the gains what we have with us is governed by the 11th house. The efforts what we have put in the other houses, the result is in the 11th house. Our friends, our society, our community, our popularity is governed by the 11th house. To hoard and to have material wealth is also governed by 11th house. Our success in every undertaking, be it elections, be it speculation, be it gambling, recovery from illness, freedom from misery, ambitions, wishes, desires, fulfillment of marriage and diseases or rid of diseases or injuries is governed by 11th house. Elder brothers and sisters is governed by the 11th house. To like animals is also governed by the 11th house. The part of the body that governs the 11th house is governed by the 11th house is knees, and the Karaka for 11th house is Jupiter. Now let us look at the 12th house. 12th house is a Trika house or a negative house. It is one of the Trika houses of 3, 6 and 8. It is exit from life, losses, expenditure, extravagances, bad debts and foreign travel. The 12th house represents moksha. The 12th house governs exit from life. 12th house governs wasteful expenditures or expenditure for good and bad causes. 12th house is secret enemies as 6th house is open enemies. Living abroad is also a negativity in Parashara because you are going away from your family and your society. So it is governed by the 12th house. Since sexual enjoyment, that is the bed pleasures, is also governed by the 12th house. Hospitalization, bondage, jails, restricted movement, limitations in our movement is governed by 12th house. Diseases, misfortunes, disputes or success from disputes is governed by 12th house. Occult science, foreign languages, divine knowledge is also governed by the 12th house. Loss of partners, trouble in business, loss of wife, loss of liberal outlook, loss of wealth is governed by the 12th house. Solitude, research, practice in reading, or anything to do with solitude or to be in one's own space is governed by the 12th house. The parts of the body is feet. The Karaka for moksha is Ketu. This ends all the 12 bhavas. In the next chapter, we shall see how to cast a divisional chart. But Sage Parashara has advocated 16 divisional charts. Out of the 16 divisional charts, 2 charts do play a lot of importance in the predictive astrology. One is D9 or the Navamsha chart to know the strength of the planet. D10 is the Dashamsha chart which tells us our growth in life. These 2 charts are important to understand and to study. Let us look at it in our next chart. Thank you and see you again.